Hi, in this set we're going to take a look at some aspect from the bottom, from the guard position. So basically we're going to try to figure some problems that the guys in the bottom have to get the position and to do the transition between one for the other, because sometimes it's very important you to know when it's time to switch for a different one, because the guy on top is always going to be feeling you, is going to be moved around with you. So when apply for some kind of sweep or some kind of submission, you have to be able to figure when it's time to change the direction of the move, and that's basically what we're going to do. Also, we're going to see some attacks from the guard too, and see some different aspects right now. But first of all, to start, I want to make sure you guys are loose enough on the hips, because the problem that I've seen with the most guys that play guard, they don't create a mobility on the hips that allow them to switch sides and to move back and forth. So we're going to do in this first time a drill for loosening up your hips, and it's a good warm-up every time you go to the academy, and before you start training. It's good for the abs, it's good for your hips, and it's a drill that I consistently practice and helps me a lot, and to kind of warm up my hips for the sweeps that we're going to watch. So basically, he's laying down, doing kind of guard on me, and the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fold his leg here, okay, and put it on my hips, and the other leg kind of going to pass over my head. That's how we're going to start. The thing is, the guy in the top is very important for this kind of drill, because it's him that's going to give you the time to switch, okay? So basically what I'm going to do here, I'm going to simulate a pass of the guard, like if I was passing the guard, and I'm going to pull his leg with my arm, try to create a leverage for him that is going to allow him to move his hips. So I'm going to kind of feel it that I'm passing here. He's going to step on the ground, scoop the hips, and pass the other leg. Note that when I'm here, I don't try to go here, because it's not the point. The point is making him create the mobility in the legs, and I want to give more stretch for him be able to loosen up the move in the hips. So right now, he's going to pass the other leg, and now my other hand's going to hold here. Note that Leo is not going to try to shift to his hip. He's going to wait for me to start going for the other side. And so when I'm here, now he moves back, the knee drops to the ground, and now he passes the leg. Okay? Very important. When I'm going here, most of the people rush to pass, rush to pass the leg now. Try to pass the leg now. Look, you see you tie in your hips. You don't have the lever to pass your leg over. So you need to scoop the hips a little bit more and drop the knee to the ground. That's what creates the angle that you want. So that's when you pass the leg. I'm here. Look, I help him, because you note that he's not pushing me. He's just using his hips. That's why it's very important for me to pull him a little bit, put more here, and now he passes. You see, I'm not letting him get the habit to start to push me. That's why I force front of him, and I stop here. I still want to give him some room to pass the leg, because if I just put my weight here, it's hard for him to pass the leg. So I just stay here. As much as I start to get familiar with that, I start to put more speed. So that's a drill that, as much as you practice, going to give a lot of mobility in the hips, going to give you a lot of elements to go for both sides. And also your abs is going to be in a good shape, and you're going to be able to resist a lot of offense when the guys try to pass your guard. I have seen for so many years students have problem to defend the bull pass or the toreada. And it's a pass that you have to anticipate the circumstance to defend. Because if you're really late, sometimes the only option you're going to have to defend is going to be give the guy the third position. Because you cannot go against him anymore once he's already on your side. So basically, the key to defend the bull pass or the toreada is the anticipation. I cannot keep my back on the ground when I'm going to defend this kind of position. So he's holding here. The first thing about this, I don't want to stay here when he's going to start to go for the pass. Leo start to go and then go to the pass. Look, if I stay here, I'm already too late. The only thing that's going to be here for me is try to move around to defend the escape. But in this case, I'm already trading the guard for the turtle, so it's not a good trade. I rather stay in the guard. So what are you going to do here? First of all, he's going to grab here, and he stand up. My first thing here, guys, I cannot just try to stand up like this. No, or it's going to be easy for him to choose one of the side to go for the pass. My goal here, when he start to go for the toreada, I'm going to step one leg inside his leg and another leg outside. So when I sit this. Because now I have one of his leg in the middle of my leg. So at least I can stop him for a while when I'm going to escape. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab the cross grip and my arm is going to wrap on his hand. Okay? As soon as I do this, I kick my leg, pulling him back to the guard. Okay? So I'm here. He hold, he stand up. Here. You spread your leg. You cannot keep the legs really close to you. You spread the leg. Okay? And then cross. And then you can say, Saulo, but now he's going to start to go from one side. When he starts to react for the side, that's when I move back. And my feet is already in the hips. So make it easy to go here and break the grip. A lot of people try to break the grip here. But here, you don't have power here to break the hip. You're going to have to have a lot of strength here. That's why we come with the other arm and wrap. Now we have a lot of leverage here. And then back to the guard and try to go for the sweep. Another thing, guys, the toreada is just happened because I'm really late. And also my hand is not where it's supposed to be. Because once he gets this, my hand has to drive to the collar. Because now, as soon as he starts to go the toreada, it's easy for me to reverse. Okay? So he's here, he stand up. I'm here. I don't stay there. You hold, you bring, and you pull him into the guard. As soon as I'm going here, he starts to move, I go here. He's already passing. That's when comes the variation of the movement. He's already here on my side. Most of the people, what they do, they lay back and try to defend the pass. No, we're gonna wrap his arm, and now my knees is gonna shift to the ground, and I'm gonna pull him to the side. So what I'm gonna do is keep passing, and then I put him in a situation. So I'm here, he stand up, I'm kind of late, he pass. boom. Look what the only thing I have here. I don't want to fall back and start push. Look what my legs does. The other hand, guys, always gonna happen on the ground here. So I'm here, I sit, boom, he's here, I'm late. Hand goes over, look what I do. Here, and here, shift. That's the move, that's the speed of that. You hear? Yes, anticipation for the movement. Okay? One more time. That's when you get the perfect motion for get the reverse when he tried to go for the 03Advanced. Another variation of this, when he grabbed for the position and I'm able to sit and grab the collar of him, okay? And sometimes he keep insisting to stand up with my collars here. So the thing we're gonna do now is the opposite direction of the previous technique. Instead we go in this direction, we're gonna do exactly the opposite and throw him on the ground. So I'm gonna scoop my hips here. And now look the angle that I have to pull him. That's when I go to the back. Okay? So I'm here. See here, he stand up. And go to the back. Try a different angle. Look, you see all the time that I spread my legs. Why? If he keeps the arms tight, sometimes he has a better control. When I make him spread, look, he doesn't control them much. That's why I can throw him. Sometimes we can arm drag him here. That's why I get more gap. And so the important thing is the scoop, because if I pull him here, he still has base, he still can go for the pass here. That's why when I pull him, I'm going to make sure I go off his way. And now I have the opportunity to throw him to the ground and complete the technique in the back. Okay? There. So with this, we have the three variations that we need. He stand up, I sit, hold, bring, stop here. He stand up, I'm late. He's already on my side. My hands go to his armpit. I hold and get him to the side. Go here. Now I have the chance to hand the collar. Outside. Bring him back. And finish the position on his back. In the Revolution 1, we see a counter sweep for this kind of pass we're going to see now. But even if you're able to count the cross, how we did it in the first series, when he's crossing, I spin him, and I complete the sweep. I don't need sometimes let him go that far. I can block him, I can stop him before it happens. A very effective way to just stop him to keep going is trap his ankle, or you can trap the pants. No matter what, you can hold it and let him try to pass. Go. Go. Here is really, really hard for him get some kind of pass, especially because your arm, look my arm is under my leg. So what happened, every time he tries to cross, look, my leg doesn't come down because my arm is way under. If my arm is kind of here, yes, then he can easily drop the knee to the ground. But with the easily move here, as soon as I try, put the leg on the ground now. Every time he tries to put the leg on the ground here, he's going to get trapped because my leg is not moving down. Turn a little bit here. Watch. I'm grabbing his ankle, and my knee doesn't come to the ground because my hand is under. So it's really hard for him to drop. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a kind of a frame on his collar, and now the other foot is going to get in the hips. What happened now? He start to cross. Now I block him in the hips, and I block him down here. What gives me plenty space for pushing him back and sit and go for a different kind of sweep. I'm going to check this for a different angle for you guys can able to see the work with my hand and my legs. So he crossed. Look my hand. My hand already trapped his leg. And you guys are not seeing my arm. My arm is blocking my leg to don't let him put his leg on the ground. And now I put a frame with my tongue inside the collar. And now I push him here. Look what happened. Even if he tried to put the weight on me, he's not able to because I already blocked him in the hips. And here, this grip, he's totally blocked. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to push and release and sit. And then we're going to deal with another different kind of sweeps. So the thing is, one more time, change the angle. Here. We start here. He start to cross. Note that I never give my arm to him. If I have to put any hand in the collar, it's going to be my left one. My right one, I have to make sure that drops to the ankle in order to my arm be under the leg to don't let him cross, even if he wants, as here. Okay? And now you use the other feet on the hips and push him. You see how I stretch his leg? Because I don't let go my grip. My grip is still here. To attack the hand against come here. So when I take off my feet, I sit and approach him. In other words, guys, I'm here, I'm pushing. When I push, I relax and sit until I get his leg. Once I'm here, he don't cross more the knee because if he cross with me like this, it's easy for me to reverse the situation. So the biggest concern here is make sure that my leg don't drop to the ground. Because if my leg drops to the ground, I lose all my power to can connect the other foot. And also, I don't have a space. Look his hip. It's really close to me. I don't have a space to try to move here away. So I kind of stuck in the middle of the position. So we are here. You feel that he's going to start to cross. Ankle. Ankle here and here. And from here, he's going to start to move. And you always keep there. Keep here, here. It's very important, guys. If you are getting a hard time to sit, when you're here, you kind of bring him a little bit. You see, you kind of kick with the leg. And what's going to happen now, he's totally out of balance. What makes it easy for you just to complete the sit. Okay? So one more time. And you're ready for apply for a different kind of sweep. Let's go and take a look now when we are really late and he's already passed the knee to the ground. What the options that you have, what we still can do when you're really late at this pass. So I'm here, cross the knee. For some reason, he's already too tight on me. So I don't have more the angle to put my feet on his hips, and I don't have how to block that. And also I cannot get my hand there because his knee is already pressured, and I don't have space to get there. And if I try to go here, it's easy for him to wrap my arm and start to go here. Or from outside, just grab here and pull for you and go for the pass. So I don't want to give this arm for him. So the only thing that I can still do here, first thing, frame. I frame him here in the collar with my thumb inside. And what's going to happen now, I'm going to shift my shoulder like here. And what's going to happen now? As much as he starts to pass, as much as I turn, until I get in the turtle position. Because what happened here, right, I don't have more how to get the hand, and I don't want to push him. Look. Yet. If you start to push here, you create the resistance that he wants to apply for the pass. So when I say you guys should put a frame, it's just to make sure that his body is not going to come down to squeeze me here. That's what I don't want no more. That's why I put the frame here. And I keep control. Now my elbow is going to go totally down here. Once I hide my elbow, I almost escape, because even if he passed the knee, I still can get in my turtle. And then start to push him with my forearms. Let's see for a different angle. I'm laid, he drop. Hand here, hide, he keep passing, look. He's giving me the third because he's not putting more pressure here. He already transpassed my leg. So my leg is kind of free. That's why it allows me, when I'm here, to do this. I don't want to go here inside of him, because here I don't have more weapons to stop him. He already on me. He already get all his weight over me, and also his hips is tight on me. I don't have how to push him back. I don't have the leverage. A lot of people, when here, try to bump. If you bump, you giving him the pass. It just slide. That's why we don't bump here. That's why I just hide and start to turn to get in a turtle position. The escape, in this case, is always outside. But, of course, it's better if you can able to get the ankle here in order to protect. But one more time, if you don't get there, he passed frame. Look, start to move your shoulder here, and then you kind of push him all the way to avoid the cross passing. In this technique, you're going to use the same principle than the previous technique, because I have seen most of the guys get in trouble when the guys have this kind of grip that grips your leg and behind and have the control here and put the weight here on you. People are kind of stuck here and don't know what to do, especially because you don't want to push the guy here. When you push him here, you give him the chance to start to slide to your side and then complete your pass. Because you're here, you're just creating a resistance. You can even move, because as much as you move your hips, as much as he starts to follow you here. And you're going to get the kind of stuck here, because he already got the grip, he already got the weight on you. So one more time, what you're going to do, you're going to go against the place that he's going. So he's here, get his way. Your hand is going to be in the collar. Okay? And also, if you cannot get the hand in the collar, get the hand inside yourself. Okay? Make sure, and very important, don't let he get your sleeve. Once he gets your sleeve, it kind of gets stuck here, okay? So the thing is, as soon as he starts to pass here, instead you resist here, we're going to do the same. Kind of push the guy back in my hand here. Because my idea now, I'm going to drop my knee to the ground in order to attempt to pull in the guard again. Because here, if he keep passing, he's going to give me space to back to the guard again. So I'm here, look. As soon as he starts coming here, look, my knees go to the ground. Because I'm not, stay here, I'm not able to break this grip, this. Some guys try to go here, but you're already locked, you're already trapped here in the position. You're not able to turn. So you guys are here, fighting here, here. The elbow has to go to the ground. Now you kind of fake that you're going to give your back, and put in the guard again. Okay? I'm here. He's already here. Now he's going to put a little bit more pressure. Look, that's what creates. Look my hands. Look my knee, what's going to happen. I drop it. And you see how I spread my legs? I spread my legs here. Turn a little bit here. When he's here, look. I spread my leg. That's what gives the guy an angle to scoop now back. And that's when I'm going to put him in the guard. Okay, from the other angle. I scoop and return him to the back. The thing is, this can be used for any kind of pass that the guy in the top is doing when you are on your side. It's not only this. Sometimes he's just, let go of his hand, kind of passing like this, and you don't have too much what to do. Your only goal here is try to drop both knees to the ground in order to go for the turtle, but in the end, you're going to pull guard. So he's here, he starts to passing. Look what happened. My knees are on the ground, and now I have gap to school and return to the guard again. So I'm never gonna go here against him, because that's exactly what he wants, to keep moving, or to go to outside passing, or to go to inside and keep going to the pass. So he's here, knees to the ground. The knees break all the pass, and also my frame in the neck is blocking him. Now I'm just going to move back and pull in the guard again. Without your opponent, you're here, here goes this. And if it's out, but he can't go to my guard? No, because as soon as I do this, I move back my guard. That's when I pull in the guard. If you do this in a real situation, as soon as he starts to pass on me, I'm already here. I'm already putting him back in the guard. What I do is here, look, I'm here. And then I'm here in the guard. That's the drill that you have to do it. You're here, here, and here again. Here and here, you stuck yourself. You're gonna tie yourself on him. That's what you don't want. So you're here, you're gonna follow him for where he goes. Boom. And return to the guard. Just to clarify what I mean when I say that is not good for your push, guys, because no matter if he is in this grip, no matter if he is in this grip, every time, put away, that I push him, I lock myself for the escape, because now I don't have how to move my hips, because I'm totally blocking him here. I'm pushing, but my hips cannot move, because all my pressure is being to hold him. And also he's not using any kind of strength. I use everything. And I try, I don't go. And then I back off. When I back off, he back with more pressure still. The only way that I have to escape is the back door. When I say back door, because everything for this side is blocked. But look at here. Here I can move. Here I can escape. That's why it's the only place that we can go. That's why I don't need to be pushing him. Because I'm pushing him, I don't move it. That's why I keep him here in order just to shift my legs. And then put in the guard again. And another important detail here, guys. Guy has the hand here. I start go here. If he has a good grip here, you're gonna kick the leg in the bottom first. And then you return to the guard. People sometimes just go to the turtle and try to put in the guard. But some guys has a very strong grip. And so they grip and keep it here, even if you like this. So if you try to do this and then back, you're going to still be stuck here. So when you do this, you kick. And then you're ready to put in the guard again. Now we're going to see this technique that is a variation from the previous one when we defend the pass of the guard. That is being used in Brazil a lot and get very known in Brazil. And it's very simple and effective, and also let you stand from a defense position to a very aggressive and attack for the sweep. Okay? So basically, I'm on my side again. He's passing my guard. And like I told, we're not going to push him. We're not going to try to create him. Because when I create, he just keep going the pass. Okay? So the thing is, I'm here. The first thing I'm going to do the same thing as the previous technique. And drop. Switch. What happened now, my hand is going to be in the belt. What allows me to control him to don't let he goes to my back. Note that one leg of mine is between his legs and another is outside. What's going to happen now, I'm going to kind of simulate a Yoshimata hand on his hand, and I'm going to try to put all his weight in that direction here. What's going to happen, if he don't block this, I just complete the sweep for the side. But in fact, what I want to recreate a resistance when I try to throw him in that direction. So I'm kind of here. As soon as I try to push him there, he resists. He put all the weight in my shoulder here in order that I cannot move there anymore. So what is going to happen, I'm going to kind of roll over my shoulder here, roll inside of that. So I try to go, he don't go, my shoulder inside. Look what happened now. I'm going to spin like if I was in a simple roll, just throwing him over my leg. You just complete the pass. I'm here in the defending guard. He's trying to pass. Getting a turtle. Start to attack. Complete the pass. Note, guys, that when I'm here with him, this leg kind of push his body, and I start to face him in that direction. That's what makes him kind of put away. As soon as he put away, I drop, and this leg lift. I lift him over here until he falls on the ground. Okay? Look, if you guys leg, both are inside, you have to stick the leg in the bar out. That's why I'm here, I'm out. Hand in the belt. Over here. try to go to my back. I'm holding. You see that my hips is totally connected to him. If he tries to come up. I'm with him. I'm always blocking him on my hips. We are here, he starts to pass. Hold it. Put some pressure, he don't go. Back there. For this side. Even if he's in that grip that we don't like that much, when the guy it is, no matter, we're going to keep the same process. Out. Get in the belt. If he don't give me the hand, you start to go here until he gets to block. Block, don't let me go that way. Yes. That's when you roll. Because the hand is just forget more leverage. But if he doesn't give you the hand, no matter. You can still roll over his body. The secret is when you hear, as much as you push, you back fast over the shoulder and roll. That's what's going to give you the leverage that you expect. One more time. And complete the pass. Now we're going to deal with a common situation that happened when you try to play guard. That's when we sit and start to play guard on sit. And it can come from a simple toreada. We start to move, like I said, we sit, and you're going to have to deal here. Okay, start for the cross of the knee. Like I told you guys, push back, and start here. And then we're going to start to deal from this position, okay? So once I have the leg, the first thing here, guys, try to get some grip. Can be his lapel, can be your lapel, can be something that you feel comfortable with, okay? The most of the guys, when try to teach this kind of technique, when they try to go for a sweep, they always look for the arm to be able to come here and start to act in the technique and go to throw here. But this, the most of the people already prevent for what's coming. So instead we start with the basic one, we're gonna already try to surprise him. We're gonna spin for the outside first. Because as soon as I sit here, he kind of be prevent for everything I wanna do at this side. He's already going to be holding me and try to kind of figure where I go. Okay? So what I want now, instead of that, I'm going to sit and kind of fake inside. But when I do this, my hand is going to go to the collar. Okay? And my head is going to pass all the way behind his leg until I stay here. So what I'm going to do here is just this. Stay here. Okay? And now what's going to happen, I'm going to start to shift my hips inside in order to make it fall. What makes this sweep really successful is because instead we go straight for the arm or straight for some kind of sweep from the front, we just fake here and already spin from the behind. That's what makes it really effective. So I'm here. You can also fake here, like to give him an impression that you want to sweep for the front. And then all of a sudden, you hold and spin and stay here. Okay? Now the most common mistakes here. Everybody, when want to try to spin that, move the body back. And look what happens. When he falls, he kind of falls on you. If he falls on you, you lost all the leverage to get to the back. So the priority here, the main priority, is that your hand pass over here. Because from here, even if you don't have the hand, the other hand go to the belt, you can go here, and then it's easy because when he start to move there, he's already falling. Because my head already passed. The secret of this position to spin the outside is the head. A lot of people do this to try to go there and get stuck in the middle of the pass. In our case, we're here. Let's take a look for a different angle so you guys can see the work I do with the other hand. I hold here, I spin. Look what happened. This hand gonna pull him back, and the leg helps. That's what makes him fall. Or if for some reason I don't reach the sleeve, I just spin around and go right to the belt and complete the sweep. The most important thing for me here is that I don't lose the gap between his knee and my body. So I have to be really tight here on him to take advantage. If I give all this space, it's too much. Make it easier for him to start to find some way to escape. So I don't stay like this. I stay really tight. And another thing, I don't cross my legs. I just trap here. And because that's what's going to give me this fall. I trap, and I'm here. That's where I fall. The rest is just a matter of time here or here, bringing him back. And complete the sweep. The real speed. Of course, the guy in the top is not going to stay just waiting for me to get a sweep. So of course he's going to try to block as better as he can all the sweep attempt that I can try to do it. So basically what we're going to do now, we're going to use a variation from that position. So I got my grip here, but now what happened, before I spin, he already pushed his knee against me, so I don't have too much leverage to go to the outside. So my thing here, note that I don't hold with both hands. I just keep the hand here. And now he's pushing the knee against my chest, so I don't have too much space to spin around. I don't have the space. So what's going to happen now, as soon as he pushed the knee against my chest, I'm going to scoop my hips back, and I'm going to hook with my feet in front of his feet, okay? So what's going to happen now, I need to try to work to get his sleeve, because that's when I'm going to try to take his balance. But note one thing, guys. Now that I have my leg in front of his, if he tried to put his knee on me, put your knee on me. I can take his balance, look. Because now I have the perfect hook here, and as much as he starts to put base, Leo, as much as I take him to the air, okay? So now that we are here, I'm going to start to bring him to me in order to start to get his sleeve, okay? So what's going to happen now? Most of the people think that I have to kick here the leg No, I don't have to kick. I just keep tight as I can here. What's gonna do the job is this hand. This hand I just gonna drop inside. And I'm gonna make it flip over my leg. If I try, back here a little please. If I try to bring him here, he still can resist with the leg. I don't move. That's why I just keep tight here, and this arm goes down. So in the end, I'm here, I tie here, I do this. I stay on my side, and I flip him here. I just turn him around, and then he's gonna get a flip. Okay? Yeah, here, he put the knee on me, look. As soon as he put, don't drop your way back. To try to go to your side, no. Then you're trouble. Then here you're trouble. He push, you push back, and hook. When you get here, take your time. You don't need to rush now. That's a very good time for you to make a drill, for you to make an exercise here. Make the guy in the top start to move around, see if you feel comfortable. Because the thing is, before you learn a sweep, you have to be comfortable in the critical position. The position that you want to sweep the guy or not. That's what you want to be comfortable. So once you have here, you just let him work, let him move a little bit, Leo. And you just here. You're just preparing to do, look, he holding you, perfect. Perfect. So you're going to start to build your momentum to go for the sweep. The thing, you cannot just hold, okay, now I go. Let the guy in the top give you some reactions. Let the guy in the top move around for either side. That's what's going to give you more knowledge and more space to see, I can go in the sleeve, I can go in the belt. And so you start to work and play around with this position. Okay? So one more time. Real speed. Now it's from the bull pass. See it. Put the knee. Go here. Let this knee. And complete my sweep. Now we're going to take a look at the variation for the same position. That is one of my favorite moves, where you combine the sweep with the half guard sweep. So it's kind of pretty interesting to watch for this point. So he's here, I'm here with him, he pushed the knee against me, I again push back, make the hook here. Note that now he don't need to hide his arm, you just need his arm away from my reach. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, I'm gonna scoop my hips inside in order to bring him, because I don't want to bring him here in the arm. It's not what I want. I want to scoop inside and make this happen. What's gonna happen now, my leg's gonna hook under his knee. And that's when I'm gonna get the leverage to pull him to me. So I'm here, what I'm gonna do, I hook and bring him to me. Look how high he is. What's gonna happen now, I'm gonna let it go the grip that I was doing under his leg and switch here. And now I have all his leg blocked, the front leg, the back leg, and now I'm just gonna throw him all the way back. Complete the sweep. Switch. Start here, he push. Get here. Look what happened. Leg and then bring. You see, I bring him up. I want to push him up because I want his step. When he step, that's when I get inside of here. And my knees up. I'm just going to push him all the way back. You see that my leg is helping him in order to push to make him fall back. Okay? Note that, guys, I don't want to spin inside of him. When I do this, guys, I bring him to me, look, to make him step. That's what I want. That's when I hook the leg. And now I kind of push to get here. That's the position that I want to finish. Because now the problem, everybody try to push front and the guy block. You have to keep the knee up and push him in the other direction. Actually, I want to stretch him here. I want to stretch him with the movement. Push. Most important part, I bring him. If he doesn't step, I'm not going to reach for the leg because then I'm on my side. I have to pull him as much as I can until his leg comes here. Then I can reach and push to get this. From here, I stretch. I stretch him, and then this knee force, and I push him back. One more time. Look, 1, 2, 3, here. And complete the sweep. Now I'm going to give you guys a game, start from the closed guard, from the open guard. That is a variation of the scissor sweep that open a lack of sweeps, submissions, and a variety of crossing the arm and a lot of choice that you have, and also keep you protect from let the guy start the action and escape and pass your guard. So the thing that we want here is make sure that we're gonna start the action before he start to select the pass that he want to try. And also it's going to be hard for him because he's going to have his arm trapped and crossed. So you're going to have the time that you need to start to go for the sweep. First of all is our variation from the scissor sweep. Okay, I start in the closed guard, and now I want to open my guard, but I don't want to take advantage and already start to process the pass of the guard. I have seen a lot of people start to open the guard like this, and also the guy in the top already start to pass, already start to push, and then we miss the start of the position. So what I want you guys do it, when I open the guard, first thing guys, when you guys gonna, turn a little bit, when you guys gonna open the guard, the first knee that has to move is here. You guys grab here, and now the knee comes in the middle, because that's the knee that's gonna block him. Note that he's blocking him on the top. I cross his grip, and my feet is already on the other side. Don't let him go into the pass. Move it. I'm watching the feet. I'm here. So I have the control of the situation here, and I can apply for a different kind of options here. Okay. So I'm here, you cross the grip, that's the first thing, cross grip, you scoop your hips to the side, and knee up. That's the first thing. What's gonna happen now? I'm in front of him. It's not a good angle for start my action. So actually what I do, I start to move around in order, you see how he's already kind of turned? And then when he start to put weight on, he start to regress for the original position, I just kick on his leg and I'm gonna flip him with the other. So in order to do that, I just gonna kick and pull the arm at the same time. What's gonna happen, I'm gonna end up in a mount situation. So I'm here, stay here, keep connect. Look, now I don't have angle. It's still heavy. That's why I move to the side. I want to give him to the side. And now if he tries to back to the original, back there, my leg is already trapping him. My leg is forcing him. That's why I have the angle to kick and finish here in the situation. But note that the first leg to do the action is my left one. That's the one that's going to step on the ground. That's what going to allow me to scoop my hips and back with the knee. Okay? I'm here, look, I'm still in front of him. I don't want to be here. So I start to move, and he start to follow. When he start to follow, that's what I want. That's my sweep. That's my sweep when he start to come back to the action. Note that, little angle. I step, scoot my hips, knee up. I hold it. Look, I'm totally crossed, but I'm still in front. I don't want to be here in the front. So you guys scoot the hips a little bit more and keep it. Now he's going to put the weight. When he put the weight, that's what we want. Kick the knee in the bottom and just shift the leg to finish, probably in the mountain position. From this position that we just saw, we're gonna start to attack a triangle and an omoplata position. That's two of a very effective position, but like I said, the most important thing is how we make the setup to get that. And for the previous sweep is one of my favorite ways to get in the triangle, like you're gonna see right now. I'm here, I cross the grip, step, scoop my hips, and I'm here. Note that now my right leg is already inside. So I'm kind of already ready for receive the other leg in order to go for the triangle. But take a look, guys. I still cannot pass my leg to the other side because my idea is be here to go for the triangle. So look at this. He's blocking. Now I'm going to start to use my knee against his chest because now he's trying to hold me. And now I start to push my knee towards him and scoop my hips. Okay? What happened now? I'm going to pull my leg, and even if he's holding still, I start to push here, and he's not able to avoid. Okay? So I'm here. I'm already here. Look, I start to push against him. I push against his arm. I push against his chest. And that's when I get space to put my feet here. And what's going to happen now? I'm going to push here and drive my leg. And now I have it. Okay, now it's just a matter of swing the other one and put knees together and get the triangle. Note that it's so tight because of the angle that I start to initiate the triangle. I did initiate the triangle from here where I'm front, and then I have to switch to adjust the triangle. When I initiate the triangle, I'm already in the position. I just push him and switch it. Sometimes if one I still hold. That's when I break it. Look, I create a space. And now I go, and I pull at the same time. That's why I make it easy for the other leg come. Okay? One more time. Here. Look, guys, and also you can combine with the sweep. I'm going to start here on go, then I'm here, and back to the triangle. Okay, for the other angle. The guard, cross the grip, step here. Another thing, guys, your knee has to be on his chest here, because if your knee stays from outside, you don't have leverage, and also it's easy for him to just step his knee up and start to order to attend for the pass. So you don't want this to happen. You want to make sure that your knee is like here. Even if he has a good grip here, try to tie up your shin and your knee. Break his grip here. That's when you turn and get the situation for the triangle. Okay? That's gonna do in the real speed now. And then you also can opt for the arm lock. A good drill for you guys, try to get good in this position, is start from here. After you guys here, you guys already step. You see that I don't scoot my hips back before my knee comes through, so I go at the same time here. At the same time that I scoot, I drop my knee in the middle. And now I'm going to start, he's going to hold it to don't let me escape this leg, and I start to push against him. You see how I let it go? Now I hold it and go. And finish in a triangle. One more time. And always, don't forget, if you don't get for the first time, try the sweep. Try to kick the knee. So gonna give you more space for try the leg again. So we are crossing. He's blocking. Push up here. Go here. And then I pull and I got the perfect triangle. You see that I'm in angle? The triangle, guys, I cannot be in front of him. Front of him is easy for he start to get the posture. That's why as soon as he start to get the posture, I start to pull him back. That's a thing that is a very good tip for you guys. Look, I'm in the front of him. I have the lock triangle here. He start to put the posture. Look my hips. I back my hips. That's when I get the angle. So if his body is on top of your hips, you don't have power, you don't have leverage to squeeze. Even if you kind of tight, if he put the weight on you, put the weight on me, I kind of lose my grip here and my squeeze. That's why I have to move in order to pressure. Now I can able to finish in the triangle choke. Okay guys, now we're going to take a look at a very effective movement, that is the omoplata. But in the omoplata, people are just misunderstanding where you have to put the pressure, where you have to put the level, and how you're going to set up. We have so many different ways to set up the omoplata. But the main thing that you guys have to know is first how your hips has to work in the omoplata. So to start, we're going to kind of do a really basic drills in order to you guys know exactly how you guys move to start to go for the omoplata. So Leo is going to stand up. I'm going to start here. And just for you guys understand the process of the omoplata, what my goal is, first try to drive this leg as deep as I can before I go for the omoplata. So in fact, what I want to do, I want to do this and spin around. So I'm here. What's going to touch first is not my leg, it's my calf. And I'm going to put my heels up when I spin for the omoplata. That's when I'm going to get the basic omoplata. Okay? So I'm here. Here. Very basic. Okay? So now on the ground. We have so many ways to set up the omoplata. This that I'm going to show you just one way that is going to come exactly from the previous move that we just did. So I'm here, same thing, with my hand here. Look what happened now. Now what's gonna happen, he's gonna block my leg and put his weight on me. Yes. What happened now? I still can push him back. Okay. I still can try to squeeze it. But now look, this part here is totally open. So what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna shift my way through here in order to block him. Why? Because if his elbow is pointed this direction, you always have the gap for the omoplata. If his elbow is down, now you have to work a little bit harder. That's why I'm here and I'm pulled. Look what happened. His elbow already here. So as much as I shift, it's easy. I push against him. And then you can ask, but Saulo, switch for that angle. But Saulo, your foot is still trapped on the other side. No matter, because as soon as I pass it here, now I start to stretch my legs. That's when I get the connection here. And I start to apply for the omoplata. Okay? So I'm back in the guard. You see? Hold. Hold, yes. You stretch both legs. And then you get the omoplata. Hold it. Stretch. Okay? The thing is, to get the omoplata is one thing. To can be able to submit is a different thing. So no matter the way that you set up the omoplata, you're still going to have the problem to finish. We have omoplata for the most different way that you can imagine. Sometimes we are here and fighting for him. He gets to my leg. Yes, he hold my leg, try to take me down. I just spin around and finish in the omoplata. Sometimes, like we just did, we push in here, he get the space, I shift, I go for the omoplata. So we have plenty of situations that we can apply. But now we have our basic problem. We have the omoplata already trapped. Stay this side. No, yeah. Yes. I have the omoplata here. Most of the people try to come up to submit. Hold it. Hold your belt. Yeah. Try to come up here to submit. The problem try to come up that I don't have too much lever to stand up here on him. That's my big problem. That's why a lot of people have a lot of trouble to submit the guy. Because they put the hand and they try to come up in other direction. They try to come up here. And then the guy start to lift, and then you miss it. So the secret of the omoplata here, hold it, is not here. First thing, you don't need to cross on your leg. The beginning of the omoplata is always opening. You just block here. It's just here the block. I don't need the other leg. The other leg is to give me base, for me move around. Try to take your arm out. He's locked here. All the pressure is here, on my knee or him. That's how I block him. What's gonna happen now? If I try, hold the belt. If I try to come up, he start to defend, and then we're gonna start to fight. Why? Because I'm going against his shoulder, against all his upper body. I don't want that. I want to make sure that he is gonna lose his whole balance. So my goal here, my left hand is gonna trap the belt. Okay? Left hand in the belt. And my right hand is gonna go for the pants. What's gonna happen now? I'm gonna shift my hips all the way back. So Leo now is resistant for don't let me go for the omoplata. And look what's gonna happen. I step back. Now I just can let it go and complete the omoplata. For the different angle, you can see the grips. I'm here, he's holding, he starts pulling me back, I'm not able to go, holding the belt, holding the pants. Okay, step on the ground, scoop your hips back, hold you. Look, I made the hip fall. That's why now it's really easy just to hold it in and go to the top. Note that my other leg is pinned from the outside. That's what's going to give me the leverage to start to squeeze. So the thing is, from there, I'm here, look. When in any situations, you guys feel it, or you guys see the elbow out, you can spin it. No matter if you're going to get the omoplata or no, because now you start to adjust, you start to push, you start to make it happen. Then he blocks, you hold, you don't want to switch. Hand the belt, hand, scoop back, making him fall. You see how important it is for his hips? His hips has to fall. Because now I have all the gap to control and to submit in the omoplata. The secret of the omoplata is always keep his arm as tight as you can for the back of your knee. And that's what's going to guarantee that you're going to keep holding. You don't need tie both, because when you tie both legs, you also tie yourself. And that's not what you want. You want to have a gap to work in a cross grip to scoop, make him fall. Now you attend and go to the top and finish in the omoplata.